Hi, welcome to my video on the quotient rule of logs. The previous video was on the product rule. Now this video is on the quotient rule of logs. Quotient means division, so the log of A divided by C base B is the log of A base B subtract the log of C base B, where A and C are greater than 0 and the base is greater than 0 and not 1. And to look at an example, let's look at the log of 1,000 divided by the log of 100. So that's the log of 10, and the log of 10 is 1. What about looking at the log of 1,000 subtract the log of 100? Again, put it here, that's the base 10, and that's the base 10. So 10 to the 1 is 10. This is the base 10. And this is the base 10, because there's no base here, so it should be 10. So 10 to the watt power gives you 1,000, and the answer is 3. 10 to the watt power gives you 100, is 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So that means that the log of 1,000 divided by 100 is equal to the log of 1,000 subtract the log of 100. So this expression here, the expression the log of 1,000 divided by 100, this expression is the log of 1,000, log of 1,000 divided by 100, and this the expression I can't spell now. The expression the log of 1,000 subtract the log of 100. This expression is read the log of 1,000 subtract the log of 100. So this is the quotient, which is division, and the quotient ends up to be a subtraction. So note again, the bases are equal. The bases are equal. And just to repeat that, the log of a division of two numbers or terms is equal to subtraction. If I can spell. Spelling is not my subtraction of logs. So the log of division, and there's the division of A over C, is equal to the subtraction of logs. And you have to keep the bases. And let's do a few examples. The log, base 3 of 6 over 7. So the log of a division is the subtraction of the logs. So notice the base is 3, so keep the base is 3. So 6 divided by 7 is the log of 6 subtract. So the log of division is the subtraction of logs. And what about, we have x over 2. So the log x base 9 subtract the log of 2 base 9. The base is 9, so 9 goes in. And so this is x divided by 2, so it's x subtract 2. So the log of x base 9 subtract the log of 2 base 9. And let's reverse it. What about the log of 11 subtract the log of 3? So this is the subtraction of logs. So subtraction is a division. So it's 11 divided by 3. And the log of x minus 1 base 5 subtract log 4 base is 5. The subtraction of logs is the log of a division. And one more. base 6, subtract log h base 6, and the bases are the same, so we have the log of base 6 y divided by h. And here we go, let's continue doing more examples. Express each as the difference of logs. Do not use the log of 1 base b. So this is division, so that's the log of 7, subtract the log of 3, and the base is 10 in each. And this one is the log of 4 base x, subtract the log of 9 base x. Division is a subtraction. A division is the log, and notice I have to put the x plus 2 in brackets, subtract the log of 5, and notice the base is 3, the base is 3, 3 is the base, it has to go in. And this is the log of x base 2, subtract the log of y base 2. Division is a subtraction. And here we have the log of 2 base 7, subtract the log of, again, 3x minus 1 has to go in a bracket with a base of 7. The 3x minus 1 has to go in a bracket. And this is the log, base is 4, and so this is x minus 2, subtract the log of 6, x plus 6, base 4. So the log, this division of logs is a subtraction. So notice the x minus 2 is in a bracket, the x plus 6 is in a bracket. Express each as a single log. So we have them made as a single log. So the bases are the same. So the log of a subtraction is a division. So subtraction of logs is a division. Subtraction of logs is 18 divided by 3. So the base is 5, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. So that's a single log. This is the log of x plus 4 divided by 2. And again, this bracket is not necessary here. You could have had the log of x plus 4 all over 2. This bracket is not necessary. And this one is the log. The bases are the same. The bases had to be the same. So this is the log of 2 divided by root 2. So let's take 2 and root 2 and simplify it, because we're not supposed to have a radical in the bottom. So the root is root 2. So we multiply the top and the bottom by root 2. So that gives us 2 root 2. Root 2 times root 2 is root 4, which is 2. The 2's cancel. So this is the log of root 2 when we simplify the radical. Another one, express each as a single log in simplest form. Again, the first rule when we try to simplify is use the power rule. So the 2 goes to the power of 6, and that gives us 6 squared is 36. And the subtraction of logs is the log of a division. So that's the log of 12. And again, all the bases is 10. Again, here the base is 10, so this is the log. Subtraction of logs is the log of a division. So to work out that right here, 8 divided by 1/2 is 8 times 2 over 1. That makes it 16. When we divide, we multiply by the reciprocal. Log 16. And we have a power rule here, and we write, this is the log of 3/4 squared. So we move the power first. We move the 2, which is in the front as the power rule. The 2 goes to the 3/4 squared. We simplify that, and we get 9 over 16 base 2 minus 3/8. So that's the log base 2 of 9 over 16. And I could put it over each other, but I'm just going to do the division here of 3/8. So I'm going to simplify that. 9 over 16 divided by 3/8. is 9 over 16 times 8 over 3 multiplied by the reciprocal. So 3 into 9 goes 3. 8 into 16 goes 2. So that's the log of 3 over 2. 3 and 2. So that's expressing as a single log. And this one, again, the power rule. So this is the log of 64 to the 1/3. It's the log of 4 to the half, because the power rule, 1/3 goes to the power of 64, half goes to the power of 4. And this is the cube root of 64. So there's the, oh, what am I doing that for? That's the log. The cube root of 64 is 4. And 4 to the 1/2, the square root of 4 is 2. And that's the subtraction of logs, so it's a division. So it's 4 divided by 2. Base is 7. This is a 2. So notice the power rule goes first, work out the powers, and then subtraction is a division. Let's continue. More examples. The more examples we can do, the more you can see, the better. Expressed as a single log, we don't have any powers, so we have an addition is a multiplication, and a subtraction is a division. So that's the log, base 2. 9 to 18 goes 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Again, because we're adding logs, we multiply, and because we're subtracting, we divide. And notice now we have 2 subtractions here. In the end, I'll show you. So, technically speaking, this subtraction, if we take the subtraction out, the negative out of here makes a plus, and take a negative out of here makes a plus. This becomes the log 30 subtract, and notice this is 3, because this is an addition. This becomes a multiplication of 3 times 5 is 15. And now we have the log of the subtraction of logs is division. So this is the log of 2. Why I took the because this is a double negative, I took the negative out by factoring to make this a plus to get the multiplication. But notice that if you didn't want to do that, this would have been 30, and because of subtraction, it would have been 30, and this is the subtraction divided by 3 divided by 5, so that would have been 30 over 15. But because I took the negative out of the two of these, made this a plus, do we multiply these two to get 15, and then we divide. So both of those are divided into 30, like this. So this is the mathematical way. But to improvise, 2 of those, 3 and 5, go on the bottom as a multiplication. G, we have a plus and a minus, and all the bases are 10, 10, 10. So this is 6 times x minus 2 divided by 2. So this is the log of 3x minus 2. We multiply and we divide. So 2 into 6 goes 3, so this is the log of 3 times x minus 2. And h, this is a power and this is a power, so this is the log of 7 raised to the 6x plus 1 minus the log, again this is a power, so this is 7 raised to the x minus 2. And the subtraction is a division, so we have that, and that's dividing by 7 to the x minus 2. And what happens, we have the same basis, which is a 7. So this is 6x plus 1. Because we're dividing these exponentials, we subtract the exponents. So this is the log of 7, 6x plus 1. To subtract, make that a negative 1. That's a negative x plus 2. So this is the log of 7, and 6x subtract x is 5x, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's as a single log. Again, this, if you wanted to, this power, I could have had a 5x plus 3 in brackets log 7, but to leave it like that is okay. Express each as a rational number. Rational number, remember, is a over b, where a and b are integers and b is not 0. That's any rational, could be a fraction, could be, but it's not, it can't be a root. So the subtraction of logs is a log of a division. 24 divided by 3. Subtraction of logs, division. 24 divided by 3 is 8. And what power of 2 gives you 8? The answer is 3. And again, we have no numbers in front of the log, so this is the log. And base 3, base 3, base 3, so this is a half. Addition is a multiplication. And subtraction is a division. So this is the log. That's 3. Half of 36 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is a 9. And what power of 3 gives you 9? The answer is 2. So 2 squared is 9. And C, we have a number in front of the log, so we have to use the power rule. So is the log of base 2, 9 to the 1/2. So we write that down first. Then 9 to the 1/2 is the square root of 9 is 3. Subtraction of logs is the log of a division. And this is the log base 2. 3 over 12 is 1 over 4. And 2 to the what power gives you 1/4, but 2 squared gives you 4, so it has to be -2, because it has to flip the 2 around. -2. Okay, let's continue. And we have the last question to do. A couple of questions on this page, last page to do. The log of 2 equals x, the log of 3 equals y, the log of 5 equals h. Express each in terms of x, y, and or h. So we have, this is the log of 15, subtract the log of 2. A division is a subtraction. But a 15 is made up of a 5 and a 3. So that's the log of 3, subtract the log of 2. So 15 is 5 times 3, and the product is the sum. The log of 5 is an h. The log of 3 is a y. The log of 2 is an x. So there's the answer. This single log is in terms of these x, y, and h. And let's continue. We have 8. So 8 is 2 cubed. 75. Let's do 75 is 3 times 25, which is 3 times 5 squared. So this is 3, and this is 5 being squared. So this is the log of 2 cubed, and the division is a subtraction. So this is the log of 3 times 5 squared. So I simplified 8 into 2 cubed and 75, broke it right down. And now this is 3 log 2, and this is, now you got to be careful here, because this is a multiplication, so we should go, that's a subtraction. So we have the log of 3 plus the log of 5 being squared. So we're subtracting this one. So this is a multiplication. So to put that in brackets, the multiplication becomes an addition. So this is 3 log 2, subtract, and we simplify inside first. So the power of 2 goes in front. And now we have 3 log 2 minus log 3 minus 2 log 5. So this subtraction is a negative 1 times these two, so both of these are negatives. So the log of 2 is an x, the log of 3 is a y, the log of 5 is an h. And again, the key is here is that this is a division, so all of these, whatever the 75 is made of, these are going to be negatives. There's going to be a subtraction with those right here, and there they are. They are subtractions right here. And number 6, the log of x is 5, the log of y is 2, the log of p is 3. Evaluate each. So we have evaluate, we got to get a number. So this is the log of xp. We're dividing, so the log of division is the subtraction. This is the multiplication, so this is the log of x plus the log of p minus the log of y. So the log of x is 5. The log of p is 3. The log of y is 2. And that 8 minus 2 is 6. So you just take your time and break it right down as far as you can, and then fill in what the log x, log y, log p is. And this one is the division, so this is the log of x cubed, subtract the log of y to the 4th. A division is subtraction. 3 is a power, so this is 3 log x. And this is a power, so it's 4 log y. And log x is, let's look back, log x is a 5. And that's a y. And log y is 2. So that simplifies. We multiply first, 15. And that gives us an 8, which ends up to be a 7. And we have another one, the log of x divided by the log of x divided by yp. So that's a division, so that's the log of x, subtract the log of yp. And this is the log of x. And again, we have this subtraction here. So that subtraction is going on both of these. So this is the log of y. Oh, make that a y, not a 4. Plus the log of p. A multiplication is an addition, but notice the subtraction is with these two. This is a multiplication, addition, but the subtraction is going to make it negative log y minus log p. And log x is 5. Log y is 2. Log p is 3. So 5 minus 2 minus 3 is 0. This is, you got to be careful here. Again, notice that because this is a subtraction, it's acting as, you can see that it's a negative on both of these. So it's a negative there and there on this multiplication. So this is the mathematical way to do, make sure you're okay. And this one is the log of, again is the division, so we do a subtraction. Okay, the log of a division is the log of subtraction, so this is the log of, and this is x to the 4 over 5, subtract, that's a 1, so that's p to the 1/3, and the power goes in front, so it's 4 over 5 log x. This is 1/3 log p. Power goes in front. And log x is a 5. 1/3. Log p is 3. So 4/5 times 5. 5's cancel, you get a 4. 3's cancel, you get a 1. Answer is 3. Follow the rules and everything should be okay. Now we have log of x over y subtract the log of y over p. So if you think about it, we have a subtraction. So I'm going to do this. So this is the log of x subtract the log of y. A division is a subtraction. There's the negative. That negative right there is there. This is the log of y subtract. Now it does make, you might notice that sometimes they put the L large, sometimes they put the L small. It makes no difference. So this could be a large L. It makes no difference. I just happen to go large L, small L. Again, division is a subtraction. Division is subtraction, and that negative stays right here. I did divisions first. So this is the log of x subtract the log of y. And the subtraction of these two, this makes this a negative log y and a positive log p. So the log of x, let's look up here, log of x is 5, minus the log of y, which is 2, minus the log of y, which is 2, plus the log of p, which is 3. So 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. So that's a 4, you can see. And you do your negatives, that's negative 4. 5 subtract 4 is 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. And that's using the quotient rule, but the quotient rule also is combined with the power rule and the product rule. And remember, when you're simplifying or solving, always look at the power rule. Always do the power rule first. And that brings us to the end. If you like my video, click on the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, click on the subscribe button. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com. And there you will find more information about me, my videos, and the content. And that's the content that I have on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video was of some help to you. Bye-bye.